So I've pulled out all of the original fit out that was in the bus when I bought it, and I've basically got an empty shell. So I'll show you guys the space that I'm going to have to work with to build the inside of the bus. Okay, so as you can see, I've taken out one set of seats that were on this side. I've left these ones in because I haven't quite decided if I'm going to keep them in that position or move them somewhere else. But these ones on this side I definitely didn't want, so I took those ones out. That's them up the back there. And I've also still got the mattress in the bus. I need to find some way of getting rid of that. But otherwise, everything else that was in the bus when I bought it, I've taken out. This here is actually the original floor of the bus that you can see now. So this is actually really old vinyl that I'm not sure whether it's stuck down onto a bit of ply or directly onto metal underneath that, but I'm going to try and get this old vinyl up off the floor so I can see what sort of condition the floor is underneath it. And the first thing you notice after I ripped up all the old carpet that was in here was that the bus isn't actually a flat floor. It was originally, if I take this off, you'll be able to see. So you can see that the bus actually had a sunken aisle for about halfway up the length of the bus, and one of the previous owners has just boxed that in and put these ply pieces over the top to make a flat floor that then they've built over the top of. So that doesn't really bother me because even with this built in, the height of the bit on the sides was sufficient that I still have plenty of headroom for myself. So it's essentially a flat floor bus from my point of view there. And I'm not sure what I'll do with this, if I'll just insulate right up to that or whether I might actually keep this as some sort of little bit of extra storage or something. But anyway, for now, I'll just put these back in place. So yeah, so all of this vinyl on the floor I've got to try and rip off, and the lining on the walls as well. I'm going to take all this off, and you can see this carpet up on the ceiling and the ceiling lining. I'm going to try and rip all of that off so I can get to the frame and see what sort of condition the frame is underneath. Fingers crossed it's not too rusty. But yeah, so now that everything's out of the bus, you can basically see the space that I have to work with. And so in my next video, I'll show you guys a little bit of an idea of how I'm planning to build out the inside of the bus and how I'm going to arrange all the furniture and stuff.